Hello guys and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to look at some of the basics of doing data cleaning with Excel, and then we also look at some useful techniques you can apply to your data with some example sample data I have here. So before we begin, remember to subscribe in order to see more useful content like this. Alright, so let's say you have a huge chunk of data. You have a list or a table, depending on how your data is. So here I have in this first, let me say I can say county names here. Let me just give it a quick name here. Um, yep, let me give it that name. So this is county names. As you can see, they are poorly arranged here. So here we're going to look at various techniques where you can actually organize your data. First, you want to remove this extra spacing that is in between. So you can see like Nairobi here is fine, and Nairobi here there's an extra space. Some of these issues can result from maybe different individuals collecting data from different people. So you find they are not uniform in their typing techniques. So to get rid of that, I'm gonna use a function here called trim quickly, and then we use that text like that, and then we run it down. As you can see, it has removed the extra space that was there before each county name. But again, you might not be satisfied with this one. Let's say you might want to, maybe you want everything in your row to be in uppercase. Okay, we're gonna use this function called as upper. Yeah, and then you see here it has converted this data, these names, to every list here to be in uppercase. Okay, and let's say you were this guy who loves small case letters. You can use the lower function to convert everything to lower. Or you might be this type of a guy who loves maybe neat work, which you can say proper here, which converts it to whatever you want. You see, so these are different ways of which you can decide. Let me give them different colors here. No, that is too shouty. So as you can see here, we have different data types that I mean different data sets that you can create from this raw data and make it clean when you're starting to work with your analysis. All right, so let's go on. Some people have raised this question that how can they work with data that has blanks in it. Let's say you have a huge list, big table that contains dozens and dozens of information, like an example here whereby you have a table with a list of names, IDs, age, and count. And then if you can see in the first row, we have a blanks in the column age and count. The same thing here in the the third row. The second column is blank. So let's say you want to deal with all the blanks in your data set. Maybe give them a certain variable, let's say not applicable. How will you do that? The first thing is to select your data set. Okay, first thing is what you do, you select your data set, and then on your ribbon under the home tab, you go and select the find and select here this one. Once you select that, go to special, then here say blanks. And okay, once you do that, it will select automatically all the blanks that are in your area of selection, and then you can start typing whatever variable you want. For this case, I can just say I want to just give it NA, and then before you press enter, remember to press Alt enter. Okay, that's for Windows. For Mac it's Control enter, and then in this case it will just input not applicable in all the blank spaces. All right. And if you remember here in the first one, you see there are some duplicates here. Okay, so let's deal with these duplicates here. Here you have a list, and then in your list of names we have some duplicate values, and you want to work with that. So basically you can copy the column you want to deal with, and then in your summary tab, or anyway you want to work with your summary. Let's say you just want to copy here like the way it is, then we can come to data tab here, and then we remove the duplicates. Now if your column has headers, remember to select. Okay, so once we do that, we have an alert here that says 10 duplicate values found and removed, 5 unique values remaining. So here you can actually work the way you want to create like a summary from this one. An example is that here you have like in these duplicate values we have the score here. So let's say you want to round up the total score in each particular individual. So if I can say here total score now, okay, for Guaro we can call upon the function SUMIF. Guys, remember, if you have not if you need to learn both functions, kindly check in some of my videos I've explained a good introduction to Excel functions. You can learn about this. So let's have the SUMIF. Our range where we have our name here is the first column. Okay, the criteria is the names we want to search, then the sum range is here, the scores. So if you can just drag that or double click, here we have actually selected everywhere. There's Guaro here, here, and here. If you add everything up, it just gives you the total score of 15. Okay, guys, that is just a basic intro of how you can deal maybe with your raw data. This is when you are preparing your data for an analysis. Okay, this is just an introduction, guys. Remember to subscribe, and kindly check that video on the screen, and let's meet next time. Bye.